Hello, today I'm sharing the best Amazon products I purchased in 2025 that you need in your life if you don't have them already. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I have a lot of great products to share with you today, so let's get into it. I'll start with beauty with Laneige Neo Blurring Powder. This is a viral K-Beauty talc-free ultra fine powder. It's also skincare infused, and it contains a mix of 3 different sized powders that have different benefits and serve different purposes. It leaves your skin looking soft, smooth, blurred, and gives a semi-matte finish that doesn't look dry or powdery. Now, there's usually a puff that is housed here. It's separated from the powder underneath. Mine is kind of dirty, so I don't have it here, but it's encased in this really unique compact that has this mesh spill-free dispenser. So if you press your finger or a puff, whatever you want to press into it, the powder dispenses, making it really easy to carry around with you for travel, carry it in your purse. There's also a mirror. It blots shine without disturbing your makeup. This went viral for a reason. People were hunting it down. I absolutely love it for my combination skin that's normal and can even be dry around the perimeter of my face, but it gets shine and oil breakthrough in the center. It's a powder that doesn't look like powder. Next up is a mascara that I really fell in love with. This is L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal Mascara. This is the waterproof version, but I also really enjoy the regular. I have sparse, straight lashes that don't want to hold a curl. The reason why I like both versions of this is that they give nice volume and length with just one coat, and they don't flake or smudge all day. This wand works surprisingly well for me. It's a plastic kind of spiky wand that I don't usually like, but the hourglass shape combined with how the bristles are spaced works really well to separate my sparse lashes, and the formula builds really nicely on itself. Now, if you have lashes that are thicker and fuller than mine, you may not have to comb this out at all, but I do have to comb through most mascaras, including this one, but I don't have to spend a lot of time doing so. I use my usual wire lash comb. I'll have it linked down below along with everything I'm sharing and wearing in today's video. As I said, I can get nice length and volume from just one coat, or I can build it for more drama. You can see what a difference this mascara makes compared to the other eye, which has nothing on it. The waterproof works beautifully to hold my curl and keep it all day long. And the non-waterproof is great if your lashes hold a curl, or if you need to do like I do with most non-waterproof mascaras and layer them over a light layer of waterproof mascara first. This is a great drugstore mascara. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. I left my exfoliating bath gloves in my shower because they're wet, but as we get older, our skin cell turnover slows down, and I feel like we do a really great job of taking care of our faces when it comes to exfoliation, but not so much with our bodies, and it's just as important. I always keep a pair of exfoliating bath gloves in my shower, and these are some that I picked up earlier this year from Amazon. They work so much better than the previous ones I was using. They're nice and thick and do a great job without being scratchy, irritating, or abrasive. I use these like a washcloth. I apply my body wash directly onto them, suds it up, and wash my body. These have loops on them, so you can hang them up in your shower, next to your bathtub, wherever you're going to be using them. You can also wash them, which you should be doing periodically. They come in different colors if you care about the color, and I think they're under $10. It feels like forever ago that I talked about VT PDRN Essence 100, but it was in 2025. This is a plant-based alternative to salmon PDRN. It's sourced from Korean wild ginseng, and it's supposed to deliver 5.5 times the absorption. It has a thin, lightweight, milky texture, which is really nice. It absorbs into my skin very easily and quickly, and it gives that glass skin effect without feeling or looking heavy, oily, or greasy, which is really hard to achieve when you have oily skin or if you get shiny in certain areas of your skin during the day. So PDRN is another product that you can add into your skincare routine that stimulates collagen and elastin, which becomes more and more important the older we get. It also helps repair your skin barrier and can help repair damage deep within the layers of your skin. It speeds up tissue regeneration, brightens your skin. It also reduces dark spots and helps reduce the look look of pores. This also has a ceramide complex in it and hydrating ingredients. This is a really, really nice product. I'm so glad I tried in 2025. Another fantastic skincare discovery in 2025 is the Anua Azelaic Acid 10 Plus Soothing Serum. I have sensitive skin and rosacea, and azelaic acid has been a staple product in my life for many, many years, but all azelaic acids are not created equally. Many azelaic acid products are thick or kind of sticky, or they can pill under other skincare or makeup products. This is fragrance-free. It has a lightweight, watery texture and disappears into your skin. I can't tell that I have applied an extra layer of anything underneath my skincare or makeup when I use this. So this has 10% azelaic acid, 3 types of hyaluronic acid, and some other soothing ingredients in here in this calming complex. And it's designed to deeply hydrate your skin and provide long-lasting hydration and keep it soft and smooth while keeping it calm and soothed. Now, I personally don't need to use this product every day. I only need to reach for this when I get flare-ups, rosacea flare-ups, or irritation from testing certain products or from some kind of an outside factor. So that's when I reach for this, but when I do, it incorporates really nicely into my skincare routine and it works really well. And I want to say it runs under or around $20. Keep in mind, I tried and tested tons of products from Amazon last year, so to narrow it down to just the products in this video says a lot about these products. It doesn't mean I like the products I praised throughout the year any less. It just means these really stand out to me. So let's move into some fashion and fashion-related items, starting with the top that I'm wearing. I had this on in a recent video in an evergreen color. I liked it so much, I bought it in black. I will probably buy it in another color too. Now, it's described as an off-the-shoulder top with batwing sleeves, but today I'm wearing it sort of boat neck style. You can wear it completely off the shoulder too. The quality of this top is impressive. It feels like a high-end top. It's sweater material and has horizontal ribbing. It's cinched at the waist, and there's some pleating detail on one side. I was just really, really impressed with this. I can wear it with so many things, dress it up, dress it down. You know a top is good when I buy it in more than one color, and I do see myself buying it in some other neutral shades too. I also wore this half-zip cropped hoodie in a recent video. You couldn't see it in full, but I'll put it somewhere here on screen for you. Now, even though it says cropped on me, and I have a long torso, it hits at the waist. It is not overly cropped on me at all. And the quality is really great. This is a thick, warm hoodie. It's soft on the inside. I really like the trim detail of the one that I got, but they're not all like that. If you just want a regular solid, they have that option too. Now, I'm not surprised the quality is good because it is from Pretty Garden, just like this top. I have several things from Pretty Garden, and I've liked everything I've gotten from that brand. That is a standout product for me because I've worn it several times in my real life. I've gotten compliments on it, and it's comfy and cozy. I was also really impressed with this short puff-sleeved knit striped top I got this year. This is from another brand I'm also very familiar with and have always been very happy with the quality. And I feel like this is just a classic style of top. I wasn't sure how the stripes were gonna be, but I really like this and I'm getting nice wear out of it too. So I wanted to share that. I love a good striped top, and there are different color options available too. Stripes, but different colors. This summer, I ordered a Bag Smart, lightweight, water-resistant puffer duffel bag from Amazon. I ordered it in beige. There are fun colors to choose from. I ordered it in beige in particular to see if I could use that same strap on my beige travel backpack from Bag Smart that is not available on Amazon. I got it straight from Bag Smart. I have been so extremely happy with every Bag Smart product I have ever purchased, and this duffel is no exception. I have traveled with it on weekend trips, longer trips. I've used it as a tote. It's very lightweight. It's organized. It's just a really great little duffel. So if you're looking for a product like this, I would not hesitate. I love mine, but I would probably get it in a funner color if I had to do it again. One of my big hits of the year is the Nori Press Travel Steam Iron. I hate to iron. I will always choose to steam if it's an option, but steaming doesn't always get out those tough wrinkles. Nori is iron, spelled backwards, by the way. Two women created this because they would frequently use their straightening iron to straighten out wrinkles, usually at the collar or the edges of shirts, but it didn't reach far enough. When I heard that, it resonated with me because that was something I did quite often. I bought this early summer for Brooke to take with her when she studied abroad, to be returned to me when she got back. She was bringing a lot of linen pieces and needed something to deal with that. She found it incredibly useful when she was in Europe, and now that I have it, I'm finding it incredibly useful too. You basically sandwich your piece of clothing in between the two plates. You don't have to use steam if you don't want to. If you do choose to use steam or water with it, it comes out of one of the plates. There are 6 fabric settings. It has an incredibly smooth glide. This might be something you use for a very specific purpose, or you may find yourself using it more often than you think, like I do. It's very quick and easy to use. I've traveled with it. I use it on a regular basis. Now, I would love it if the water reservoir was a bit larger. I find when I do use the steam feature, I have to add water to it fairly frequently, but that might increase the weight of it, and I do find it pretty lightweight and easy to travel with. I do want to make a note that water doesn't spill out of it. It doesn't spit water either. I feel like people either really love this or they just might not find a need for it. But I find since having it, I think I'm going to steam something and then I reach for the Nori instead. I'm reaching for it more than I thought I would. It's actually in pretty heavy rotation. Let's talk about the laundry turtle. I have the large one. When I first bought it, I got it to test because I thought it was sort of gimmicky, but it's not. It's very handy. It was designed to eliminate the need to bend over and reach all the way into your dryer or your front-loading washing machine over and over to retrieve all of your clothes. So it's great if you have back issues, or if you're just getting older, or you know someone who's older and doesn't need to be doing that kind of motion over and over. It's very flexible. There are 4 handles, so I just slide it in through the door so the laundry is covered, and then I either turn the washer or dryer drum over so that it winds up on the bottom, or I sort of finagle it to where the laundry winds up on top, whatever works best for you. But however you do it, all your laundry winds up on top, so you can scoop it up and out, kind of like it's a hammock or a taco, all in one go, versus having to reach in and out over and over. It also comes in really handy if you want to carry your laundry into another room to fold it and then put it in a basket. It's not an absolute necessity for most people, but it could be incredibly beneficial for certain pockets of people, and I don't think a lot of people know about it. These simple, stackable, expandable shelves have impacted my daily life in such a good way. You could put them anywhere. I have them in my closet, and I feel like if you weren't looking at them closely, you might not even notice that they're not part of my built-ins. I have some shelves in my closet where I keep shoes at the bottom, and the shelves are adjustable, but they didn't drill the holes far enough down right at the bottom. So I wanted another shelf in between that bottom shelf and the very bottom. So I found this expandable stackable shelf. It comes in white or black. I was able to double my shoe storage, which is exactly what I wanted to do. It's 16.5 inches long and can be expanded to 27.1 inches. It's 10.2 inches wide and 9.8 inches high. You can adjust the height to 4 different levels. It's very easy to put together and adjust. It's such a simple concept, and you can use this anywhere: your kitchen, pantry, linen closet like I have it. Wherever you want to maximize space, it has come in so handy. Earlier this year, I turned a lot of you on to Ultima Replenisher Electrolyte Drink Mix, the packets. It's not like the popular electrolyte drinks and packets that you usually see, like Element and Liquid IV. Those have a ton of sodium. A lot of them have sugar. This has a lot less sodium, which means we can drink it daily. And when you're in perimenopause or menopause, your electrolytes can get out of balance really easily. The night sweats, hot flashes, long, heavy periods, erratic periods, hormonal fluctuations in general just make it harder to regulate your electrolytes. I can tell when I slack on this because my dry mouth and dry eyes come back in a big way. Maintaining adequate hydration levels can help with a host of things. It can help with brain fog, cortisol, fluid retention, lymphatic movement, heart palpitations, headaches, muscle cramps, dry eyes, dry mouth, dry skin, to name a few. Obviously, check with your doctor before you do anything. I have to give that disclaimer. Now, it's going to be flavor dependent, but Liquid IV has roughly 10 times more sodium, which is fine for athletes, but we don't need that on a daily basis. And most flavors lack calcium, magnesium, or zinc, and Element has roughly 20 times more sodium. It's also sugar-free, has 0 calories and 0 carbs. It's keto-friendly and vegan, and it also tastes good. I mean, you want to find a flavor that works for you, which is why they have the variety packs. It dissolves nicely and has a nice variety of electrolytes, vitamins, and minerals, and it's less expensive than Liquid IV, Element, and similar products like that. I feel like you get a nice value for the money here. So I've clearly been holding up a tub, but I started with the variety pack and I bought a container of the raspberry because that's just a flavor that I really enjoy. So when I mix a packet or a scoop into a glass of water that I'm drinking anyway a day, I notice a difference with my dry eyes and my dry mouth. So if you're wanting to balance your electrolyte levels, increase your overall hydration overall, which is really hard to do when we are over 40 or in perimenopause or menopause, this is a great product for that. It is different from other electrolyte mixes on the market, and I'm really, really glad I found it. I also feel like I have benefited from this daily over the past year. This is the Why Not Natural Organic Sublingual Vitamin B12 Supplement. Again, always consult with your doctor before you add any supplementation into your life. But I feel like this really helps with my energy levels during the day. Before taking this, I was getting B12 through a multivitamin. And when I stopped taking that multivitamin, I hunted for some type of B12 supplementation. And I came across this, which contains a bioactive form of B12 that's readily absorbed by the body. It's in a glass bottle with a glass dropper. I find the cherry flavor to be very pleasant. It has an indicator on the dropper so you know how much to squeeze up. You dispense it under your tongue, let it sit for 30 seconds, and then you swallow it. I take this in the morning with my other vitamins. I think it runs around $20 or so. Sometimes I take the full indicated amount. Sometimes I take a little bit less. That's really up to you, but I would say I get at least 2 to 3 months out of each bottle. If you sleep with someone who snores, or if you just want to block outside noise, or if you like white noise when you sleep, if it helps you drift off to sleep, these are really, really great. I replaced my Bose sleep buds that were discontinued with these, and I like these better. These are the Anchor Soundcore A30 sleep earbuds. These are smart, active, noise-canceling earbuds. I'm a side sleeper, and these are insanely comfortable. I have small ears. They don't press into my head and hurt the way some I tried do. With Bose, you just had white noise and noise masking sounds, and that's it. If you wanted to listen to something on your phone prior to switching over to those sounds, you couldn't do that. The only way to do that would be to start out with regular earbuds and then take them out and then switch over to the Bose earbuds. With these, I can start out listening to a podcast or something on YouTube. I can watch something or listen to music, whatever I want with these in my ears, and it senses when I fall asleep, and then it switches over to the noise I selected in the app. So while they're in your ear, they optimize the snore masking audio, and the charging case that's near you monitors the snoring going on in the room. So it adjusts its levels accordingly. I think that's really cool. You can also set an alarm so that you hear it in your ears versus on your phone. You can set both if you want. The built-in sounds are really nice. You can also customize your sound if you want, make your own sound. I've never seen that kind of feature before. The battery life is really nice too. They include different size tips as well as memory foam tips. The setup is quick. The app is very easy to use. I haven't even come close to maximizing all you can do on the app. One thing I pointed out in my original video when I first talked about these are the two little silicone pieces. You have the tips that go in your ear, and then you have this wing that sits on the outside. You want to take time to make sure both are fitted properly to your ears, because if they're not, you may not get the maximum maximum noise cancellation that you should get, and your wings may not be the same size as your tips, and each ear may have different sizes too. It can take some tweaking. You also want to pay attention to how to insert them properly, because if you don't insert them the right way with the twisting motion, you're also not going to have the right amount of noise cancellation. But if you follow the instructions and pay attention to what you're supposed to do and take advantage of everything that's in the app, I think you'll have a really great experience with these like I have. I really think they are thoughtfully designed for people who want a more restful sleep. I use them pretty much every single night. I don't know why I feel weird sharing a rug in my end of the year Amazon video, but I mean, Amazon rugs can be kind of risky. I waited a couple of months before sharing it the first time, and I've had it for several months, at least 6 at this point. It's held up beautifully. It's very durable. It cleans easily. The shade we have is ash brown, which is a natural fiber color, but there are other colors and sizes to choose from. Ours is 4x6. I'm very happy with it, especially for the money. It is exposed to the elements regularly. I mean, it rains here a lot in New Orleans, and while it's covered, it gets messy. It's comfortable, it's not scratchy, it's easy to clean, and it has stayed looking nice. I'm really happy with that. I mean, this is something people see, we use, we trample on, the dog tramples on daily. For a product like that, it wasn't overly expensive, and it looks good. When we were forced to overhaul our entire pantry and reorganize it this summer, I gave that full story in that original video. It was pretty traumatizing. We had to buy a bunch of new airtight containers. There are 3 I want to mention here because they're fantastic. Some we went and purchased under duress from Home Goods, but the 3 I'm mentioning are from Amazon. First are the Rubbermaid Brilliance containers. These are absolutely fantastic. They're BPA free, and I love how the lids softly open and close and snap shut. They are completely airtight, and there are tons of sizes to choose from. I started with the assorted set of 10. They also come with scoops, which is nice and handy. And I think next I got a set of 3, which are the same size. We use those for chips, pretzels, things like that. And I've bought some individual sizes as well. These are amazing. And then the Good Grips set of 3 pop cereal dispensers. I wasn't quite sure about these when I first got them. It seems like they might not seal fully, but they do. They have airtight silicone seals, and they pop open and close with one hand. I've used them for cereals and popcorn, and they stay fresh for the longest time. I've been really impressed with these. And then we have my bread box, which I didn't know I would like as much as I do, but there are 2 separate compartments with individual air controls, so you can completely seal each of them off or ventilate them a small amount or fully. There's also a bamboo cutting board that slides out. It holds a lot. It didn't take long to put together. It's actually pretty nice. I didn't know what to expect, and I really, really like it. This is my random find of the year, but I feel like it could be used for so many things, and I use it almost daily, at least during the week. So this is a hard multi-purpose case you could really use for anything, but it's a really nice little size. It has a very smooth, quiet zipper. You can hang it inside or outside of your bag. And the reason why I got it is because Toby, our very cute puppy, is like a magnet when it comes to my corded earbuds that I use to edit my videos on my laptop. I could just put my laptop down for 30 seconds to go to the bathroom or get something to drink, and when I come back, he has these hanging out of his mouth, usually crushed. And I know, stop leaving them laying around, but I mean, I got a lot going on. I also have brain fog. It just happens. So a few earbuds later, I thought, I need to do something about this. I need something to put them in. So this is actually really cute. There are other prints. There's a mesh pocket. I usually fit 2 pairs in here. You could fit adapters. I mean, you don't have to use this for earbuds. You could use it for anything. I like that it's hard, so it doesn't get crushed. All the other cases I found were either big or bulky or kind of ugly. It's kind of a random find, but it took me forever to find it, and it is something I use almost daily. Let me know some of your favorite Amazon finds in the comments down below. I have a bunch of Amazon favorites videos you can check out here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!